Generating motivated seller leads is the number one activity any successful real estate investor does or has to do. It's by far the most important lesson to learn from our 12 video series. Hey guys, Enes, Whiteacre Properties. Welcome back to our channel. If you are new, basically what to expect here is real deals, real numbers, and lessons learned. Our business is focused in Greater Boston, and the reason why we started the channel was just to share with you guys our experience and pretty much lessons learned and everything we are doing. The goal is to really motivate but also educate a lot of you that are new to the business. Before we talk about what is a motivated seller, let me tell you guys that the money is made when you buy real estate. So the day you close on the purchase, that's when you really make your money. If you buy it right, if you buy at a discount, whatever happens afterwards, even if there is a lot more rehab than you expected, even if the market corrects a little bit, prices go down, even if you don't know what you're doing, you're still gonna be in a great position to make a profit. Now on the other side, if you paid way too much for the property, whatever you end up doing as far as renovating it yourself and cutting on labor cost, making it beautiful so that everybody will like the property, most likely you're still gonna struggle making a profit. Because of that, great investors want houses that only they know about. They don't want to go into seller appointments and have multiple people there at the same time, multiple buyers. They want to be the only one to go to that seller appointment, make an offer, get a contract signed, and walk away. And they do this by generating off-market leads and by going after motivated sellers. And they do this typically through direct mail, through cold calling, through having a presence online and doing SEO. So there's multiple ways how an investor can go after these motivated seller leads. A mentor of mine, when he was explaining the off-market concept to me, he put it this way. Think of someone going fishing in a pond where everybody's fishing, right? You got a lot of people there going after the same fish. And you go maybe 5 miles away to a pond that nobody knows about, right? And you are the only one fishing in that pond. Obviously, the chances of you getting the fish, it's a lot higher. We think of going after motivated seller leads and going off market is like fishing in that pond just by yourself. And the chances of getting a good deal are way better than the MLS. So let's talk about what is a motivated seller. And typically, there are many reasons why someone might be motivated to sell to an investor for cash. In a nutshell, a motivated seller is someone that's willing to trade equity for ease of transaction. What I mean by that is someone that's willing to give you a break on price because you are giving a solution to their problems or making the sale process extremely easy. We have bought a ton of houses in the last few years, and there is one common theme among people that are selling to us, and they want a hassle-free transaction. Sometimes they want to close fast, right? They might have something happening in their life where they need the money from the sale of the property within, let's say, a week or two. And sometimes actually it's the opposite. Sometimes they might need a year to close with us because they might need to find another property to buy. We are extremely flexible with our terms, and the goal for us anytime we present a cash offer is to make it hassle-free, make it extremely easy. Typically, motivated sellers are not interested in listing. They don't like multiple showings. They don't want to pay a commission. They want to close on a date of their choice, which when you list with an agent, typically you don't have that much control. They don't want to do repairs. They want to sell as is, right? So all of these different things are accomplished through the cash offer and a lot more difficult through the listing. That's why they're not going the listing route, and that's why they're selling off market. And when you have a seller like that, that is perfect because you can accommodate their needs, you can close on their timeline, you can put a deal together that's a win-win all around. I remember when I started out and our first deal was in Wayland, Mass, it took us a lot of time really to gain momentum because I was spending a lot of my time on building the website and things like the business card and researching houses when actually I needed to reach out to homeowners. So we committed to doing our direct mail campaign, and that's when the calls started coming in. That gave us an opportunity to go on face-to-face seller appointment, and we signed our first deal in Wayland. But guys, I know time is limited. If you spend it on activities that are not generating you off-market deals and putting you in front of a homeowner that's looking to sell, you are not doing the right thing, especially starting out. Don't get me wrong, websites are important, business cards are important. Right now, focus your time on those activities that are gonna generate leads and put you in front of motivated sellers. That's all you gotta do. Everything else will follow because again, don't forget, we have to buy it right, we have to get a deal up front, and you do that only by finding motivated seller and go on those face-to-face appointments. All right, guys, that's all we got for today. We talked about why buying right is important, why it's important to generate motivated seller leads, who is a motivated seller, and why it's important to go on these face-to-face seller appointments with someone that's looking to sell off market. If this is helpful, please like, share, subscribe. I am curious to know, how are you guys buying houses, and most importantly, how did you buy your first one? So comment below and catch you guys on the next one.